Live.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TurkPride.tv for today's matchup between the hometown Sultan Turks and the visiting Cedar Park Christian Eagles. My name is Dan Ballard. I'm joined by Draven, my producer extraordinaire. Draven, how are you today?
I'm doing all right.
It's
Nice and beautiful. I'm glad we're not over at Softball right now because that press box is muggy.
really warm over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stopped by and we saw it. And that's. I'm glad you mentioned that, Draven, because we got two games going on. The girls' game actually is underway, so we'll be jumping back and forth, giving you updates on the Lady Turks who are taking on the Falcons of South Whidbey, and of course, obviously, our game here versus Cedar Park. So, looking at today's game, coming off maybe with just a brief recap of Monday when we were with you last against Kings, things were going great, Draven, until we got to the top of the sixth inning, and then things just kind of got away from the Turks at the top of the sixth inning, and Kings just really
Yeah.
broke things open, and that's about all there was to say for that.
Kings broke the ice before we got across.
Yeah. So, but anyway, today though, I do want to let everybody know that we've got a very, very tough opponent. Cedar Park has only lost one game. They lost against University Prep, 9-3. I think that was their last game actually, and that was their first loss of the season. So they come into this game 6-1, and the Turks still looking for their first victory of the season. Kind of looking at the points for, points against, Cedar Park so far this season has amassed 98 runs and has allowed 12. So offensively, they've got a very potent lineup, and we'll just see how things progress today that's why we play the games. As you said, Draven's beautiful, beautiful day, 70 degrees, light breeze out there. Just doesn't get any better than this for a baseball game.
And I do know a couple of the players from Cedar Park Christian.
Oh, really? How do you know some of them?
Uh,
Well,
one of
hold that thought. We're gonna get to action here, Draven. Hold that thought, okay?
action.
Hold
Yes.
that thought. And here we go, leading things off.
My hands are slippery. I might not be able to hold it.
Well, it's all right. Just hang in there. Leading off for the Eagles, Quincy Yashida, number 18. And again, we do take this opportunity to welcome all of our fans from Cedar Park that are joining us here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics. First pitch, in for a strike. So away we go. First pitch is in the books for a strike. 0-1. Yashida looking at second pitch.
Question is, are we gonna walk him or are we gonna strike him out?
That's always the question.
Who knows? Only fate will tell.
High ball. On the mound for the Turks today, number 7, Derek Feltner, getting the start. And Yoshida hits it high, but that is down the line, third baseline foul.
I was hoping it'd be in to see how far he goes.
Feltner steps in. I should say Yoshida steps in. Feltner squares, and it's just a little bloop that's going to be trouble just over the shortstop's head into center field, and that's going to be a single. So the Eagles lead things off with a single. Eagles in their dark gold, I should say, their away unis, the gold jerseys with the white pants and the blue helmets. The Turks obviously in their home whites, white tops, white bottoms, and their blue caps.
My spidey senses are telling me that the softball is losing 2-0.
Oh, is that right? I bet you peeked, didn't you?
No.
Draven, now don't fib, don't fib. I get in trouble for that. So trailing 2-0. Lady Turks are trailing 2-0. Draven, is that
Yep.
what I'm hearing? Okay, so 2-0. Lady Turks trailing the South Whidbey Falcons over on the alternate stream here on TurkPride.tv, and it's hit away into right field, and it's over the fielder's head. That's going to potentially end up with men at second and third, with no outs here in the top of the first. So.
If I was at third and I was still moving, I would have kept going, to be honest.
Kept going.
Because I think I would have made it across by the time the ball would have got to home plate.
Feltner takes sign inside ball. Keeler behind the plate today, number 20. He was our starting pitcher yesterday, on Monday, I should say. But he's getting catching duties today. And we've got pinch runner coming in, number 24, subbing in. And so he'll be standing at second. So second and third, again, no outs for the Eagles here, top of the first. Inside ball.
I have a feeling this batter is going to be walked.
So Feltner is a freshman, correct? Is that right, Draven? That what Mickey
yes.
was saying is a true freshman. Wow. So giving the ball to the freshman out there against a very tough opponent today. So we wish him well. This will be a good experience for him. Yep. That's great to see them just as freshmen get playing time, because boy, by the time they turn into juniors and seniors, they're usually very, very good if they stick with it, with as much varsity experience as they get starting so young. Outside, ball 4, and Draven, you were correct. He gets a free pass on balls, so he's going to trot down to first. Bases loaded, bringing up number 5 for the Eagles.
Looks like for softball we're down 3-0.
Braden Conrad, number 5, Braden Conrad stepping in with the bases loaded. We have a pinch runner. Number 13 is going to go out and pinch run. That's Ethan Stewart, Ethan Stewart, number 13, is going to be out on first. So bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the first. So
Now here's the question. Is he going to try and get it out and away? That way they'll be able to get the 3 of them across? Or is he going to do it short to the point where they'll only get 1 across?
Well, what you want to do is you're looking for a double play ball right here. You're looking for a one right to your shortstop, so you can toss it to second and then on to first and get 2 outs, and hopefully get out of this inning with only giving up a run. Would be your goal right now.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, your goal at this point is if you can get out of the inning with just giving up 1, you'd be happy at this point.
Score's still 0-0, right?
Still zip, but bases loaded and nobody out. And that's chopped fouled on the third baseline.
Probably should open up the scoring thing.
That would be good. We don't have any no score yet, but I have a feeling we might be putting something on the board here pretty soon. Again, bases loaded, no outs for the Eagles. Strike, got him. Good job by Feltner. So he gets the strikeout, helps his cause. Now that double play ball is what you need to get out of the inning here. So 1 down for the Eagles. Stepping in for the Eagles, number 10. Jonathan Nelson, number 10 for the Eagles.
Oh, well, that's neat.
What's that, Draven? What's neat?
So with our little scores or app, I can see the girls' softball score without having to look out the window.
Well, that's good. That's technology at its finest there. So we have, for our viewers, they have 2 streams going on. Is that right? They could toggle back and forth between the 2 of them and watch the girls' game or watch our game, right?
Yep.
Okay, good deal. Well, we'll periodically give you updates on the girls' game as we continue to enjoy the boys' baseball game right here. So double dose, 2 games. And I understand we're going to have, for our fans here in person, the JV are going to get some chance after the varsity game here as well. But we will be not be broadcasting that. But for those of you in person, please stick around.
We would love to stream it. It's just my parents are like,
it's just you want to go home at some point, right?
I'd like to be able to go home and see my bunny.
Draven. Come on now.
I
You got to be dedicated. You got to be dedicated. Outside ball.
If I was allowed to bring my fuzzy little bunny, then I'd stay.
No pets allowed. No pets allowed. And swing and a miss. So Feltner's done a nice job for himself. 2 strikeouts here in the first. He got himself in a jam with the bases loaded, but now has gotten 2 successive strikeouts. So good for the young man.
I think the pressure's helping him.
He's showing some good poise out there on the mound. Foul. Back to the screen. Strike one. Foul down the line. Strike two. So Feltner quickly ahead. No balls, 2 strikes against the Eagles of Cedar Park Christian. I oftentimes have thought they should be called the Golden Eagles because they have gold in their color scheme, but they are not the Golden Eagles. They're just the Eagles. That's high ball. So Feltner just doesn't seem to be rattled by the fact that he's got 3 base runners out there just itching to come home. But the young man's shown good poise here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, and man, he gets himself out of a jam. Good for him. Wow. Fantastic. Bases loaded. They strand 3, so we go to the bottom of 1 with the score 0-0.
Let's see how many runs we get.
All right, we make our way to the bottom half of the first. And on the mound for the Eagles, Justin Field, number 20, is going to be the starting pitcher. And TJ Halson leading things off, number 1 for the Turks.
Now, quick information about the girls. They are down 4-0. No.
Are we still in the first?
Yep, we're still in the first.
First inning, okay. Well, it's kind of a long first inning there for the Lady Turks. Trailing South Whitby, the Falcons of South Whitby, 4-0. Strike. 0-2. So Fields is ahead quickly on Halson. That's high ball. 1-2. And that's strike 3. Got him looking. So both pitchers starting with some strikeouts. Yeah, that's 4 strikeouts in total already in a little over a half an inning. Derek Feltner, number 7, our pitcher, who did an excellent job. Got himself in a big jam there. No outs, bases loaded, and was able to pitch his way out. And no runs scored in the first inning. So good outing for that young man. Chopped foul at the plate.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
That's right.
Also, if you have friends or family that would like to see the game, go ahead and share it with them.
There you go.
You just get a link and you can text it or send it as an email, and it's a link.
And we've got Super Chat going. Is that right, Draven?
Oh yeah, Super Chat.
Super Chat is up and running. What is it? $2 minimum contribution?
It has to be
$1.99, something like
over
that?
$1.01.
Over, so greater than $1. All right.
Yeah.
So got to pledge at least $1.01. Why don't you make it $2? We'll make it simple, right? $2 and above.
Yeah.
Let's keep it simple for people. $2, and you get on the Super Chat, and we'll talk about your question here on the air.
Or you can put up a sticker.
Put up sticker.
that.
All right, second strikeout. So far, both pitchers have been very efficient with their pitches. Fields has now got 2 batters, 2 strikeouts, and Feltner had 3 strikeouts in the first top of the first.
Ice, ice, baby.
Keeler, number 10, the younger Keeler.
Ice, ice, baby. Oh wait, the song ended.
Yes, the song did end.
It's a good song.
The
I can't
80s,
help
the
it.
80s explosion with the 2021 Turks. Flashback to the 80s, the I Love 80s playlist. The I Love 80s playlist. I find it very interesting because their parents were their age when many of these songs were popular. Two and two. Foul back to the screen. Dropped third strike, though. That's a live ball. And he's going to make it to first. So on a drop third strike, he's going to make it to first base for a single. So Draven, I did see you saw, and I saw executive producer Diamond Dave Moon was in the house, was on the premises this afternoon.
Yes, he's actually over at Fast Pitch right now.
Oh, so he likes them better than us, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's horrible. I'm gonna have to go give him a hard time after the game.
I know I am.
However, we do thank him because he lent us a battery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And now, what are we going to remember to do, Draven, at the end of the game?
Take the battery
Plug
back.
in the battery and take the battery back. Well, the battery's already plugged in. The spare is plugged in. But all right, Keeler, the elder Keeler, Kobe.
Wait, there's two?
2 brothers, yeah.
Whoa.
Yep. Freshman and a senior, I believe. Strike. So Fields is continuing to be efficient with his pitches. Both pitchers so far been very impressive.
Hey,
for
but
a
there's
freshman.
one thing we don't have to worry about.
What's that?
Moon not blowing up the chat. Because he has a job to do.
He's working, I know.
He's working.
So is he producing over there? Is that what he's doing?
Yes, I
He's
believe
producing. Ooh, slapped. Hard shot right down the third base line.
so. Player on first got to second base, and he's like, yes, I'm good. Oh, I gotta go back.
Turn around, trot all the way back. That's right. That's right. He's torturing his younger brother.
Oh, you thought you could
Big
make
brother,
it to
little
second?
brother.
Nah, go back to
Nah,
first.
go back. Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. So after one, we've got a 0-0 score, just like we started the game, and we're heading top way to the second inning with a score 0-0.
I guess we're gonna start scoring now.
All right, we're going to make our way to the second inning. So, as I said before, nice first inning by both the pitchers. Man, they looked really sharp, and that's oftentimes what we don't see is first inning pitching can be a little shaky, but I was especially impressed with the youngster, Mr. Feldner, number 7 on the mound for the Turks as a freshman to pitch his way out of a bases loaded with no outs. That's definitely saying something about the maturity of that young man right there. Outside, ball 1. Same exact spot, outside, ball 2.
He was about to swing for it, though.
He was a little outside.
My spidey senses are telling me that.
Outside as well, too. Ball 3.
Ooh.
This is number 8, Jack Shavazia, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. Do apologize in advance to any of our fans if I inadvertently mispronounce the name of one of your players. It is not at all intentional. So, but number 8 does make a free pass down to first base, and they've got the first base runner here of the second.
My senses are telling me that the Turks have scored 2 over at fast pitch.
Oh, there we go. So 4-2 now. Cut the lead in half.
So far, we are still 0-0.
Outside, ball 1. And yes, we do encourage you to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Those all help bring resources to the program here on TurkPride.tv. We all do this as volunteers. Draven is a student, a sophomore here at the high school, and I just do this just because my son and daughter went through the programs and enjoyed and wanted to give back a little bit to the program itself, and I enjoy what I do. But again, there's always costs related to bringing you anything, even though the labor is free. There's always costs related to bringing this programming to you, so we do appreciate any and all donations that you can send our way here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics.
Don't forget to hit the share button.
Share button.
Also,
That's
hit
right.
that super chat button.
Hit the super chat. Draven's monitoring the feed over there.
Yeah, no one chat
No,
yet.
how many viewers we got?
We
going
got
on?
5 people
We got
watching.
5, the faithful 5.
I bet you one of them's Dave Moon.
Could be the faithful 5. And got a strike on the inside corner. Number 11 batting for the Eagles. Runner in scoring position for Cedar Park. And that's based on balls. So runner's now at first and second. No outs for the Eagles here in the top of the second. Evan Hensley, number 7, is the next batter for the Eagles. Looks like we're going to have a little conversation at the mound. Kobe Keeler is going to go out and talk to Mr. Feltner. So busy day here on TurkPride.tv. Boys baseball, girls softball.
And then Saturday we have baseball and soccer.
Baseball and soccer. Did you have a soccer game the other night, Draven, or is that track on Saturday, baseball on Saturday, and then soccer's when? Friday?
Yes.
Friday soccer. Did you have another soccer game already this week too?
No.
No,
Friday's actually
just
gonna
Friday's
be
the
our
only one. Okay.
and
Oh, nice little bunt down the third base, but third baseman's charging. He's going to have a play at first. Oh no, not in time. Kind of a little delay on that throw there, and it was up the line, and a run scores. So that's 1 for the Falcons, for the Eagles, excuse me.
There we go.
All right, Draven, why don't you put 1 on the board there for the Eagles because they did score on that last play there.
Wow.
Yep. I inadvertently said the Falcons. We got too many birds. We're playing the birds today. We got the Eagles and the Falcons. And it's the invasion of the birds.
Hey, at least there's no Skyhawks here.
No Skyhawks, no Seahawks. No Hawks of any kind. Just Eagles and Falcons. Runner advances to second, and we got runners in scoring position at second and third. No outs here in the top of the second. Eagles leading the Turks 1-0. High ball. So this is where Feltner really settled down in the first inning, got himself out of a jam, kept his composure. He's kind of back in a similar situation now. No outs with 2 runners, both in scoring position.
I have a feeling that we're
Ball.
winning over at fast pitch. I can hear.
You can hear the cheering. Is it 5-4-5
Yeah.
now? The Turks are up 5-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies come roaring back here in the first inning, bottom of the first.
Can we sneak a couple of them on the boys' team?
Ball. Draven, in the bottom of the first inning, still over there.
Yep.
Softball. Okay, so girls come back in their half of the inning, score 5 thus far, and get right back into things, leading now 5-4. And that's hit sky high.
I can't see it.
And second baseman calls it and makes the play. And everybody holds. So 1 out. Runners remain at second and third. Justin Field, the pitcher, number 20, steps in.
Justin. Alright, let's look at the chat. Uh-oh.
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 Outside, ball 1. Do we have something going on over there, Draven?
Yeah. It's Moon.
Uh-oh.
He's in the chat.
Oh, no. Tell him he's supposed to, I thought he's producing. What's he doing chatting when he's supposed to be producing? Fouled over the screen on the first base side. So welcome, Mr. Moon, executive producer extraordinaire Diamond Dave Moon, over handling the duties for girls softball today. I understand you got an exciting game going on over there. 5-4 last time we checked.
6-4 now.
6-4, and likewise we got a good one here. 1-0.
Oh, they're in the top of the second inning now.
Foul.
Whoa.
Field fouls it over the first base line again.
Hey, Mickey, I think it hit your car.
No, Mickey's, I saw her car parked safely up in the upper lot.
My mom had to work today, and she brought the truck down. I'm like, you can go and get a baseball in the windshield. And she's like, no, it'll be fine. Let's see how many baseballs it's going to take.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's hit
Woo-hoo!
down the first baseline, foul. So Field's up there battling hard.
1 out, 2 strikes.
That is correct. Runners still at second and third. So thus far the Turks have only given up 1 run. Oh, that's going to be a pass ball. That's runner's going to come on that one. It's going to be a close play at the plate. Nope, no throw. And runner moves from second to third. So the run scores now 2-0 Cedar Park.
Do I have to give him the point?
Yes, Draven, you have to give them the point.
Eh,
And it's not a point, Draven. It's a run.
run.
Okay, that's
Whatever.
right. Run, not a point.
Runs are points.
Football is points. Okay, baseball is runs. Baseball has its own kind of terminology. All right, so a little conversation there. And 1 out, top of the second. Again, now 2-0. Runner at third for the Eagles of Cedar Park Christian. Cedar Park Christian, for those who don't know, is in the Bothell area. Geographically not too far from where we're at here in Sultan this afternoon. And they've been in the same league as the Turks for, gosh, probably 6-7 years. The Emerald Sound Conference that the Turks find themselves in this year have a lot of private and or parochial schools. And that's hit to straightaway. Well, center fielder's coming over and makes the play. And runner tags and scores, so that now makes it 3-0 Cedar Park.
No, I'm not putting their point up.
Draven.
No.
We have to be good sports now.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be good sports.
They can make as many runs as they want. I ain't gonna pull them all up.
Well, unfortunately, whether you put it up there or not isn't going to change the fact that they did score. Mickey Miller is keeping our official scoreboard here as our PA announcer extraordinaire.
Man, Moon's back at the office.
Oh man, see, he found somebody to do his work for him, and he went back to the office.
But he was supposed to come over here.
Well, we've got Debbie Ellis and Alex are doing the broadcast. Is that right over there?
Adam.
Or Adam, I'm sorry, not Alex. Adam. Adam's got a great voice too. He's definitely got a good announcing voice. I had a chance to work with him a couple years ago. He came over and did a game with me. He's got a great voice. Two outs. Base is empty. Inside. Cole Fazio, number 9, is the batter for the Eagles. Ooh, that's hit sharply right back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. Makes the turn, but he's going to not go any further than first base. So that's a long single for Mr. Fazio.
I wonder if Joe Day's going to end up having the bat today.
Braden Conrad, number 5, stepping in. Yeah, Mr. Day is batting in the 6th hole today, so we'll get a chance to see him here in the 2nd inning.
Uh-oh.
Get a chance to be Rick-rolled.
No. I want to be Rick-rolled.
Oh, looks like the ball got past the first baseman's glove and actually struck the batter. Got him on this side a little bit, or the hip area. And I call time. And stretch out a little bit there, make sure he's okay. Like I said, it kind of looked like it caught him either in the hip, upper thigh, or lower back area. All right, we're back to action. So Feltner's going to step in. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd. Turks trail 3-0, and that's hit, but should be very playable. First, oh no, it kind of tailed away, and I thought it was going to stay in the field of play, but then went out in the margins, but was not able to track it down, so he lives to see another pitch. Runner goes. And slides in safely. And a cloud of dust at second base.
He is no longer gold and white. He is now brown.
He's kind of tannish brown colored, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His mom's going to be busy tonight washing a uniform. All right, again, we'd like to thank you for spending time here with us this afternoon on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics. If you like the programming, please hit that like or subscribe button. And we do have our Super Chat open as well, so if you'd like to make a contribution, $2 or greater, we'll put you on the Super Chat, and we'll do our best to answer your question. And I see what Mr. Moon's back, kicking back in this home studio, is that right? Or?
He's at the office so far. He might be at home, but I think he's still in the office.
He's probably in the office, yeah. All right, and runner trots down to first base on the walk. So we got runners now at first and second. Time. And Coach Skeeth's going to go out there and have a little chat with young Mr. Feltner, just to make sure that we're all good. youngster so far has made a good accounting of himself. I think he's really shown some composure. He's got knocked around a little bit, but so far, I mean, the damage could have been far, far worse than it is. I mean, even at 3, the score could have easily have been double that by now, easily.
If it wasn't for him, we'd be in a hole.
Yeah, no, he did a great job of getting himself out of that first inning unscathed. And like I said, so far only 3 runs. And so this game is very much very competitive game thus far. Feldner sets. Gets his sign. And that's outside. He's missed in that spot a number of times, just low and outside. Better to miss low than to miss high, though. Same exact spot, low and outside. Ball. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Eagles. Ooh, fouled right back of the screen.
And
good job, Draven. Geez, you're just rock solid back there. Draven didn't even flinch. Got it on the inside corner there for a strike.
1 more strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. And that's foul down the first baseline. Feldner definitely would love to get himself out of here with another strikeout.
That hit the bus.
Hit the bus.
Hit the bus.
Oh, we hit the batter. Got him on the elbow there, and so he's going to trot down to first. So now we got the bases loaded. And Mr. Feltner's found himself in this spot a few times. It's not where you necessarily want to be, but he's found a way out of it. He's found he seems to kind of thrive in those pressure situations, and here he finds himself again in another tight spot. Number 21 steps in for the Eagles. Luc Moissant, I believe is how you pronounce the young man's last name. Strike on the outside corner. Outside. Feltner, that's a good pitch. He's just barely missing the outside corner, though. Just needs to bring it just a little bit. He's been hitting that spot pretty consistently, but it's just a little outside. Swing and a miss. Nice job. And again, gets himself, they strand 3. We go to the bottom of 2 with the Eagles leading 3-0.
Now let's see how many runs we can get.
That's right. We'll be back in just a moment. Tyler Sargent, number 5, leading things off in the bottom half of the second inning, trailing 3-0. Strike one. And it's a slow roller, but right to the second baseman, who's going to make an easy play over to first for out number 1. Oh, there you go, Draven. Joe Day's never going to give you up. You know that, right? All right, Joe Day stepping in. High and inside. Low ball. Swing and a miss. Low ball. Strike. Swing and a miss, and Day goes down on strike. So 2 outs for the Turks. Riley Strauss, number 22, steps in for the Turks. Strike one. Oh, Draven, I hear some cheering and hooping and hollering over at the girls' game. Why don't you check the score for us, sir? 5-6 Turks. Good game going on over there on the alternate stream. Here in our game, 3-0 Cedar Park. Bottom of 2 here. Turks 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second inning. Ball low. Swing and a miss. And the Turks go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top of 3. Turks trailing 3-0.
Mr. Blue Sky. I got you.
All right, we make our way to the third inning. And we do have a pitching change. We've got young Mr. Keeler and older Mr. Keeler out there as the pitching-catching combination. What's wrong, Draven?
I'm reading the girls' score. It's still the bottom of the second inning and we're up by 4.
Well, lots of runs happening over there.
I gotta go and take a look at that in a bit. And I also have to go over there because I have my drink over there.
Ah.
I'm getting thirsty and water just doesn't cut it.
And that's hit right at the shortstop. Halson comes over, fields it cleanly, and makes the throw over to first for out number 1. So nice play there by the shortstop.
That was a really nice play.
Number 11 stepping in for the Eagles.
Ooh, strike.
Swing and a miss.
Ooh, strike.
Draven.
That.
You're not going to say that after every pitch, are you?
No, not really.
Okay, good, good.
Just when it's a really good strike. We had 2 strikes. Ooh.
No balls, 2 strikes. Foul down the third baseline. Count stays at 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he goes down on strikes. So strikeouts continue. So in a game that really, and from initial perspective, looking at it as far as how many runs Cedar Park has been successful in scoring, I expect this just to be an offensive onslaught. But thus far, it's been a pretty defensive game. Good pitching. It's kept the score very low at now just 3-0. Chopped. Slow roller to the first baseman, dribbles it. Oh, but second baseman doesn't cover. And miscommunication there, and the runner makes it safely to first base for a single. Number 18, stepping in for the Eagles. Runner goes. And that was a good pitch to run on because it was very outside. So runner now in scoring position for the Eagles. Oh, and that's hit. That's going to be drop in. And a little misplayed, but the runner is going to score, and that's going to make it now 4-0 Eagles.
Do I have to give him the point?
Yes, Draven, you have to give him the run. The run, Draven. There you go.
But the run is considered a point.
No, it's called a run in baseball. In football, it would be called a point.
No, it'd be...
Or basketball, it would be called a point.
No, in basketball, it's called hoops.
Well, yeah, but it's points.
Everything's on a point basis now. I'm sending the...
Runner goes.
Where? Where's he going?
He's going from first to second, and he makes it to second.
Oh, he's not going to Subway. Okay.
No. What do you want, a sandwich from Subway?
No, Jimmy John's. I like their garlic pickles. Jimmy John's, pretty fast.
Oh, hit the batter. So he's going to get a free pass down to first base. We actually had... my wife and I had sandwiches last night. We had Jersey Mike's, though. I like Jersey Mike's, actually.
I've never been to Jersey
Very
Mike's.
good. Yeah, very good sandwiches. Yeah. I like it better than Jimmy John's, actually.
You want to know one thing that hurts worse than a baseball?
What's that?
A tennis ball. And don't ask me how I know.
Oh, okay. All right, so we got runners at first and second. Outside ball.
Texting all my friends from youth group, sending them the stream link.
Oh, and
watch.
Join us here on the broadcast, huh?
Yeah.
What's the score? We have a score 10-5. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, and it's still bottom of the second.
Oh my gosh!
Girls are doing good.
That game's gonna take forever. The way those runs are coming in. It's gonna be dark before they get that game in. It's only bottom of the second. Of course, we're not that far ahead. We're only at the top of the third here, so. And that's hit sharply between the first and second baseman. That runner got a good jump, so he's going to score easily. And we're going to have runners at the corners. Now 5-0 Cedar Park.
Can it be 5-1? Or do I have to make it 5-0?
No, 5-0 would be the correct score. So. And we've got a pinch runner coming in.
They're not pinching each other.
Pinch.
No! I don't want to be pinched.
You don't want to be pinched straight
No.
up.
Every time I get pinched, I get bruises where I'm pinched. Because I'm skin and bones.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much I eat, I'm still skinny.
Skinny.
Ooh, there's another vein there.
All right, back to action. Runner goes. Oh, had a chance there. Had a chance, but runner gets in safely.
He's got a brown butt now.
Yeah, he does. His mom's gonna be doing laundry tonight too. Low ball. Yep.
I'll be a bit late. One strike.
Yeah, that's a little chopper. Gets past the pitcher, bobbled by the third baseman. He's going to be safe. Run's going to score. And we're going to have runners at the corners still with 2 outs. And now that makes that 7-0 Cedar Park. Oh, 6. I'm sorry. 6-0 Cedar Park. Jonathan Nelson, number 10, stepping in for the Eagles. And runner scores on the wild pitch. And now it's 7-0. Just need one more. I hear Coach Day saying we just need one more out. Just find a base. Outside ball.
One ball.
Yeah, we got a little conversation going at the mound. So, Draven, where are we at in the girls' game over there? Why don't you give me a scoring update? Give us a scoring update.
11-5.
11-5. Still second, bottom of 2?
Nope, we're at the top of the third
Top
now.
of no, they've caught up to us now. Top of 3. But, boy, we got a lot of offense going on over there in the girls' softball game. 11-5. 16 runs in the first 2 innings. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of offense. Here we're at 7-0 with the Turks on the short end of that score.
Why can't we just swap the score?
Kind of just been timely hitting, really. I mean, Cedar Park's just had some timely hitting.
One strike.
Got it. No. Oh, thought he had him, but he slid underneath.
I disagree with that call. He was sliding far away from the base when he got touched.
He must have got underneath in a cloud of dust there. It was kind of hard to see, but the field umpire was right on top of it and called him safe, and I didn't see much of a protest from the coaching staff for the Turks. So, and that's hit sharply, and it's going to go into the outfield. It's going to score 1, and that's going to be an RBI single, and it makes it now 8-0 Eagles.
No. So is it if they're 10 points ahead by
10 runs.
10 runs
There you go.
ahead by the 4th?
Fifth inning, correct.
They call game.
You have to be able to bat five ups. Now, there is a rule in some leagues which does not apply in our conference, but as far as baseball, if one team is ahead by 15 runs after 3 innings, you can call it what's called a no contest. The game is not, they don't win the game, it's called a no contest. But then again, you would have to be ahead by 15 runs after 3 innings. But we do not have that rule in play in this conference.
Who can get 15 runs in 3 innings?
15 runs in 3 innings in some conferences, some leagues. In
who's
baseball,
right
they'll do that. And it's called a no contest. The game is not a win or a loss. It's a no contest.
What? Huh?
There you go. See, that's
Who's recommending what
you
that
learned
work?
something new, Draven. Learned something new today. High and inside.
Almost hit the batter.
Almost. We've had several batters hit by pitches today, and that's something thus far we haven't seen that much this year up until today.
One of them actually stepped into the ball.
Now the umpire can call you if you actually are stepping in and trying to get hit. Then typically they won't call that. But if you were just staying stationary and the ball comes in contact with you, then yes, they will. How we doing on the chat over there, Draven? Anybody got anything exciting to say? Or?
Nope, no one.
No one's.
Moon's not in the chat because he's
Dave
on his
Moon
way home.
is on his way home. Oh, that's nice. Good, Dave. We're really appreciate. Hope you enjoy your time at home tonight. Be thinking about us here. Still working hard.
You better enjoy steak.
Just don't worry about us, Dave. We're fine. You know. Poor Draven and I sitting here. No food, no beverages. It's okay.
You want some Cheerios?
No, I'm fine. Thank you, Draven. Those are for breakfast for you tomorrow anyway.
I have Reese's Plenties at home.
For breakfast?
Yep.
Oh. Sounds like a good nutritious breakfast.
It is.
It is good
It's
stuff.
got my protein. It's got my dairy. It's got my fruit.
And ball gets past Kobe. He kind of loses track of it and bounces over his head and back to the screen. So we got runners at the corners here. 2 outs, still 2 outs. Boy, this has been a long inning for the Turks. It seems like it's been 2 outs forever. And Cedar Park just keeps finding a way to keep this inning alive, whether it be by a wild pitch or a base on balls or a hit. They've just been chipping away. And you look at it, actually from the offensive standpoint, you wouldn't think that it is 8-0 right now, but it certainly is. Let's look up there on the big scoreboard. And that's hit sharply, just off the shortstop's outstretched arms, going to score a run. And we have runners at first and second. Still 2 outs for the Eagles.
If they get another run, I'm quitting.
No, you can't quit. You can't leave, Draven. You're here till the bitter end. Strike one.
One strike.
So at this level again, pitching is the big thing. When you have 3 games in a week, well, you really got to manage your pitching staff because most high school teams are not very deep, and it makes it really tough. So I know Coach Day is trying to shuffle his players around. Mr. Feltner actually had a good start, but he pulled him because I think he's wanting to use him again. He's wanting to keep his pitch count down. But managing your pitchers is a big challenge at the high school level. And strike 3, so they got out of the inning. Finally, the inning that never seemed to want to end did finally end, but not after the damage is done. We find ourselves Turks trailing at 9-0. All right, Keegan Arnold leading things off for the Turks. Here in the bottom half of the third, squares to bunt and fouls it off, strike one. Swing and miss. Strike two. Outside ball. Inside ball. 2-2. I hear a bunch of hooping and hollering going on over at the girls' softball game. We'll get you a score here in just a minute. Draven had to step out for a moment, but we'll get you a score. Looks like 11 to 5. 11 to 5. Lady Turks are ahead of the Falcons from South Whidbey. So an exciting game over there on the alternate stream. Here we find ourselves 9-0. Turks trailing. And Cedar Park has just kind of chipped away, chipped away, chipped away. Timely hitting. And some few miscues from the Turks have contributed to the runs. And we've got our base runner on for the Turks, dropping down to first base. Bubba Verhall, number 6, steps in, takes the sign. Swing. This. Beautiful afternoon for a baseball game. Game time was just about 70 degrees with a light breeze. Continues to be very nice. But we do expect a weather change happening on Friday, late afternoon to evening time. So it'll be interesting to see if the Turks are able to get their game in on Friday against these same Eagles from Cedar Park Christian, and it'll be at their home field. Swing and a miss, and Verhall goes down on strikes. TJ Helson, number 1, the shortstop, stepping in. Outside snap throw by the catcher down to the first baseman, and the player gets back. Player gets back in time. Swing and a miss. And strike 3, called strike 3. So Helson's going to step down. So that is 2 outs. Number 7, our starting pitcher, Derek Feltner, has made a good showing of himself. Was taken out, I think, just to conserve him to possibly be able to use him on Friday, as Coach Day is trying to extend his pitching staff. It looks like 13-5 girls softball. Boy, they're just breaking things open. Strike.
What happened?
You're back.
What happened?
I don't know. Where'd you go? Did you fall asleep or what happened?
No, I went over to the press box.
Oh, okay. You got your drink. Now you're all good.
Yeah.
Looks like 13-5, man. They're just going crazy over there.
Yeah, when I got over there, Turks were just getting out onto the field.
Mm-hmm.
Butter stepped up, hit it, and went running.
Wow.
And I mean going 100 miles an hour. I'm like, why don't we got that energy? They got it, but we don't.
Swing and a miss.
The girls have always outdone us.
So it looks good, yeah. 13-5 over there. Girls over beating the Falcons of South Whidbey. So congratulations to the girls. Keep up the good work. And here the boys have got themselves a pretty big hill to climb. Drop third strike. Catcher picks it up and tosses over to first for the out, number 3. So Turks threaten but do not score. And we're going to go to the top of the 4th, trailing 9-0. All right, so we've got on our way to the top of the 4th inning. Upcoming here on TurkPride.tv this week, we've got, Draven, you said soccer on Friday, baseball on Saturday, and track, is that right? Track on Saturday too. So track, baseball on Saturday, and soccer on Friday. And then the boys will be away playing baseball on Friday at Cedar Park. So lots of stuff going on here as the spring season is in full swing here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics.
Well, what do you know? There's a soccer game today.
Oh, is there a soccer game tonight too?
Yep, away.
Away. I thought you were
Falls.
I thought you were gonna have to do soccer too, Draven.
Nope, I'm glad I don't because I get to go to youth group. Away at Granite Falls.
Granite Falls.
6:30.
6:30 game, Granite Falls. The Tigers of Granite Falls will be hosting the Turks of Sultan.
Yep.
In soccer, and then soccer on Friday. Who are they playing? Who's the soccer game on Friday, Draven? Who's the opponent? It's probably Granite Falls again.
I'd have to look that
Probably
one
a home game against Granite Falls. Would be my guess.
Oh, wow. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Sultan Turks 15-5 over at the girls.
That's awesome. 15-5.
Hopefully we'll be able to hold that for till the 5th inning.
There you go. Yep. 15-5. Got that 10-run rule in effect After 5, they would call the game. So, when we looked at our schedule this year, obviously the way that because of the shortened and abbreviated seasons, here's the pitch upcoming. Fouled off the screen. With the abbreviated seasons, you used to play three games against each team. And what they did is they would shorten that to 2, so you have a home and away. But it used to be very simple because if any particular week you would have Monday, Wednesday, Friday against a different opponent, different league opponent each week. But having to shorten the season, they had to cut a game out, and so we only get 2 games instead of 3 with each of the opponents in the league. And then we'll be here not before long. We'll be into the winter season, which will be boys and girls softball, boys and girls basketball, and wrestling. Will be upcoming in our 3rd season this year, which we are affectionately calling the winter season. And we're in the spring season right now.
Keys
fell on the ground. There we go. And throw over to first. Runner gets back safely.
So it looks like first 23 soccer. The 28th is against Eastside Prep.
Eastside Prep. Okay, that's next Wednesday is the 28th, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And then the 24th is against University Prep.
University Prep.
What's the difference between Eastside Prep and University Prep?
Because one's University Prep, one's Eastside Prep. University Prep would be closer to Seattle, I believe. It's in the U District, and Eastside Prep would be on the east side over in the Bellevue area, I believe.
That makes more sense.
There you go. And do you know what the prep stands for, Draven?
Preparatory?
That's correct, Preparatory Academy.
What does preparatory mean?
Preparatory means they are preparing them for college, is what the idea is.
Oh.
Yes. They used to call them preparatory academies. They were private schools that were kind of tailored towards highly capable students that were preparing them to get ready for move on to college.
One out.
One out. One out. Runner at first for the Eagles, leading this game comfortably by a 9-0 margin. Oh, and we got a hit by pitch right there. So now they got 2 runners, runner at first and second.
That's not good.
No, we don't want extra base runners. We don't need to make things any harder on ourselves. We've got a significant enough hill to climb without hurting our own cause.
Mm-hmm.
Cole Fazio, number 9, stepping in for the Eagles. He has a teammate out there in scoring position at second base, and another one standing at first with just 1 out. And pass ball, it's going to go back to the screen. The runners are all both going to advance. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position, second and third, with just 1 out again here in the top of the 4th inning.
Why does it have to be so hard?
Because if it was easy, everybody would do it, Draven. Okay? Just like in life, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Success comes
not easy.
Success comes to those who put in the hard work.
You find the one thing you're good at in life and you perfect it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like me. I'm a good gamer. What did I do? I made my own streaming account. I made my own YouTube channel. Never made any YouTube videos, but I did stream a lot.
All right, good for you. It's good to know that you have dreams and goals. High ball. Mr. Keeler up there. He's battling away, but he's been struggling just a little bit with his control. Had a couple of hit batters and a couple pass balls as well.
But he's doing pretty good.
Yeah. This is a good team, no doubt. I mean, they came in.
What?
Fazio hit it strong, but out the play. This team came in with a 6-1 record. Just their points, runs for, runs against, just absolutely mammoth. 98 versus 12. 98 runs scored, 12 allowed. So, I mean, at this point, I think the Turks have made a good showing of themselves here, keeping this at this point 9-0.
We just gotta hope they don't get one more run by the next inning. Otherwise, we are screwed.
All right.
Nothing going on in chat, which makes me sad and a bit worried.
What's the score in the girls' game? High
No.
ball 4. So the bases are loaded for Mr. Keeler.
18-5, Turks.
18-5. Wow. It's an offensive onslaught. 18.
Now I am gonna do this, and I may curse this, but I don't care.
Not-
Moon,
no-
if you are there, please say something. I bet you anything
busy.
He's over at the softball, watching, going, hey,
No,
good
you
job,
said he-
Debbie, good job,
He
Adam.
said he went home.
Yeah, he went home.
He likes them better than us anyway. See, that's what it is. We're the black sheep.
I'm more of a gray sheep.
More of a gray sheep. Popped high.
One out. 2 outs.
All right, so we've got bases loaded with Eagles out there. Eagles are on the perch at the first, second, and third base.
Why eagles? Why not parakeets or parrots?
No, they're the Eagles. And like I said,
Right.
at times, every time I have them as an opponent, I want to call them the Golden Eagles because of their gold jerseys, but they're just the Eagles. And like I said, so we're against the Birds today. We have the Eagles here, and the girls are playing against the Falcons. And that's hit shot. Oh, right in the gap too. That's going to score probably two, at least two, maybe three. That's going to score 3. That's going to be a 3 RBI double. Wow. That really breaks things open now. 12-0.
Well,
Cedar Park.
I'm just going ahead and call it a day and head.
No. You're just stay right there, young man. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope.
We have to get at least 3 runs.
Correct. So that's here. Once we get through this inning, we can talk about that little rule there.
Why did they have to be?
Oh, just over the third base. That's fair. Just over the third baseman's glove. Runner's going to score from second, and that's going to be an RBI single for the Eagles. So that makes it now 13.
Hold up. How was that fair? It was in foul territory.
Now it crossed the base. As long as it is in fair territory when it crosses the third base bag, it can then tail into foul territory.
Okay.
But as long as it's fair when it crosses the base, then it can hang into foul territory.
Give him 13 points.
Correct. You have to give him one more runs, not points. Hit straight away center. And he's on it, and the inning is finally over. But not before more damage is done. 4 scored. Draven. But before 4 are scored, it takes us now to 13-0. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th.
At least it wasn't 14-0.
All right,
Ding,
Mr.
ding,
Keeler.
ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding,
Ace,
ding, ding,
ace,
ding,
speed.
ding.
Ding, 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 ding. That song's gonna be stuck in my head all night.
Yeah, that's your earworm for the night there, Draven.
Well, no, because when I get home, I'm gonna listen to Ninja Rap.
Ah.
Go ninja,
All
go
right,
ninja,
Mr. Keeler.
go ninja, go ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap.
Chop. No. Swing and miss. My mistake. Bottom just kind of dropped right out of that pitch. So we're at the bottom of 4. Swing and a miss and down on strike. So out number 1. And number 20, Kobe Keeler, stepping in, batting after his younger brother.
Blue helmet.
He does. He has a bright blue, aqua, kind of aqua blue almost.
I'd say more of a sky blue or a teal.
Yeah, it's kind of a bluish, kind of a bluey green color. Yeah, you're right. It's not quite aqua. Swing and a miss.
Call me crazy, but I think the ball phased through
You're
the
crazy.
bat.
Like you said, call you crazy, so I called you crazy. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
I swear, the ball phased through right through the bat.
It just went. Shoo. Strike 2. So Keeler quickly behind 0-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Turks still looking to get on the board, trying to get something started. And that's chopped, and that's going to be a base hit. So Keeler is on with the single.
That's good.
That's something.
That. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom.
Number 5, Tyler Sargent stepping in. And we have a pinch runner for Keeler at first.
Because Keeler's the catcher.
He's the catcher. Now we can start getting that gear put back on, because that takes a while to get all that gear on. And we've got some substitutions going on for the Eagles. I see some different faces out there as they're kind of emptying their bench and giving some of their younger players opportunities.
Some JV players that got onto the varsity team.
Yeah, we call those swing players, ones that play JV and varsity both. And they're good enough. They're not good enough to be starters on varsity, but they're really good JV players. So when you get a game like this where it's kind of, got a comfortable lead, coach will give opportunities to those players to get some varsity experience. Strike. And he is down on strikes, so it's going to bring Mr. Day up.
No, please.
Mr.
No.
Rick Astley.
Never.
Number 11, Rick Astley stepping in for the Turks.
The music didn't play.
Uh-oh.
Yay.
Oh, darn, Draven, you didn't get to hear Rick roll.
No.
You didn't get to hear it. You're so disappointed. I know. It's okay. Low ball. 2 outs for the Turks. Runner at first. Just looking to get something going. Try to break through. Trailing now 13-0. Strike on the outside corner. 1-2.
This is not good.
Oh, now, come on, Draven.
But if we get striked out, then the game's over.
No, it's fourth inning, bottom of 4. We're gonna go to 5. Gotta go at least 5. So we move headlong into the 5th inning with the Turks trailing 13-0. Yeah, Turks will get at least one more out. They gotta complete 5 innings. All right, final warm-up pitches. Is that Mr. Sargent out there? I believe it is, number 5. Got another pitching change for the Turks.
I can't do numbers.
Can't do numbers?
I can't do numbers.
Right.
Anything above 10, anything above 10 is just a big number to me.
Well, he's number 5. So that's less than 10. So what's your excuse? Say, he said more than 10. He's number 5.
Yeah, I can do 5.
You can do 5. Okay.
I can do 5.
So Mr. Sargent, number 5 is our pitcher right now, and starting to see some new faces out there for the Eagles. So keep in mind for our fans here, there is what's called the 10-run rule. We now made our way into the 5th inning. Turks will get an opportunity to bat in the bottom half of the 5th, but at the end of 5, the differential needs to be under 10 runs for it to continue to a 6th inning. So we'll see how the Eagles do in their top half, and that'll tell us what the Turks' hill to climb is for this to continue past the 5th inning today. And what do we got going on over the girls' game there, Draven? I hear some cheering in the distance.
Turks got another run.
Yeah, another run. Top foul. So was it 19-6? 19's a lot of runs. That's a lot of runs. Now, with that being said, Cedar Park here, I looked back at their schedule. They played 2 games earlier this season against South Whitby, and they had one game where they won 18-0 and one they won 22-0. So
Doing a tad bit of hacking. Haha, I've tapped into their camera feed. I can see their camera.
Oh boy, aren't you just a hacker over there?
Wow, their field is like really small.
Well, softball field is smaller than a baseball field, dimensions-wise. Hit straight away center field. And they got a runner on first. Hunter Penrose, number 32. So we're starting to see some pretty wholesale substitutions here by the Eagles as they're emptying their bench and giving everybody an opportunity in a game that is well in hand right now.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Oh, I'm watching the fast pitch stream.
Oh.
And she just spun her arm around in circle and then came out from below.
Yeah,
and
they throw hard. Yeah, they really do.
I was like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, it is very physical. Yeah.
She's using her whole body to throw that thing.
Yep. All right, back to action here, Draven.
Oh, okay. What I missed.
Concentrate. All right, it's a pass
Well,
ball.
looks like the runner from second's heading for third.
Yes, he is on what we call a pass ball or wild pitch. And we do have a new catcher. So number 7, Mr. Feltner, who was our starting pitcher. So we've moved, Coach Day's moved people around a lot today. And we're now on our 3rd pitcher. Foul. No? Yeah, that's out of play. Yeah, Keeler's now at first. Feltner is behind the plate. Sargent is pitching. Swing and a miss.
Oh.
And down on strikes. Struck him out.
Yay!
Nice pitch by Sargent.
Update on the fast pitch. I believe that was number 6. Let me double check. Number 9.
Number 9.
And it went far right center field.
Okay.
And 2 Turks came across.
2 runs scored. There you go.
So now it's 6-21.
Wow, 21.
21.
That is a lot of runs.
It's
A
not
lot of
plus 10.
offense. And
21.
that's great because the Lady Turks have struggled at times early on in the season. So it's good to see them really break out and have a great offensive game. That definitely helps your confidence and team morale to be able to
Yeah. Ooh,
put on a
Vicksburg
performance like
Shack.
that. Vicksburg.
I want a burger now.
You've had enough to eat over there. You had pizza. You've had Cheerios. You've had your Kickstart.
I've had
I think, yeah, I had the graham
crackers.
crackers. I think you're doing just fine.
I've had 2 Gatorade whey protein bars, cookies and cream.
Yeah.
A caramel whey protein bar.
Yeah, I think you've had enough.
And a top ramen.
Yeah, I think you're doing fine.
And I'm still hungry.
And that's hit sharply. Oh, mishandled by the third baseman. He's going to come up throwing, but it's too late. And runner's going to make it safely to first base. Runner holds at third, though, so we have runners at the corners. 1 out for the Eagles here in the top of the 5th.
Looks like fast pitch is heading to the top of the 5th. And score is 6-22.
6-22, so they got a nice cushion there where the Lady Turks look like they were pretty comfortably on their way to winning that game, so good for them.
Do I have to add any points? I don't. It's still 13. Oh, okay.
Correct. No, nothing has changed here.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to do something next inning. Otherwise, we get
Bottom
to
of
go
the
bye-bye.
bottom of the 5th, yes. Oh, and that's hit sharply down 20, just past the third baseman. That's going to score a run. That'll make it 14.
Oh, hey, I have to do something.
You have to add 1 to the score. Yes, you do.
No! Why don't I subtract 1 from the score?
Doesn't work that way.
Dang it.
Does not work that way.
Why can't I sabotage?
Cole Fazio, number 9, steps in. Big left-hander. Oh, and that's hit hard but foul down the first baseline.
I'm surprised I haven't flinched at any of the balls coming up to the press box.
Yeah, you're good. We haven't had too many yet, but you're doing good. You're doing good.
I had goalie training over the weekend.
You had
and
goalie. And lacrosse.
Yeah, and of course I had to take my usual pelting of lacrosse balls, tennis balls, baseballs, soft,
There you go. See,
balls.
nothing scares you now, Draven.
and golf balls.
You're ready for anything.
Yeah.
You are ready for anything.
I thought golf balls were going to hurt. They don't hurt at all.
Oh, Fazio hits it But just lost it in the sun there. The outfielder lost it in the sun. And we're going to have the bases are going to be loaded. Fazio thought he was going to make it to second, but he's like, everybody else stopped. I better turn around and run back. That's the only place left is first base.
I'm going to have me more Cheerios.
Inside ball. Inside ball. 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Bases loaded for the Eagles.
Status from fast pitch. Turks just striked out Falcon.
Yeah, what's the score over there?
6-22.
22-6. Lady Turks ahead of the Falcons of South Whidbey. So good job today, ladies. And that's a strike. And that's lifted deep, but very high. And outfielder makes the play. Runner's going to tag and score, so that's going to make it 15. And now we got runners at second and first and second. Which one is it? This is one. Shavoisa. All right, so we're getting some substitutions coming in. There's Mr. Shavaisa, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. Hit sharply to the third baseman over to first base, and that retires the side. So we go to the bottom of 5. Turks got a big mountain to climb. Going to need 6 to continue as they trail now 15-0.
Can I go home now?
All right, we make our way headlong into the bottom half of the 5th inning. And again, 10-run rule is in effect. Turks currently trailing by 15, so they would need to score 6 to continue.
I believe Clayton Blue is up.
All right, so
But
Coach
that's
Day
a
giving
guess.
some opportunities to some of the younger players to get some experience out there. Clayton Blue.
Haha, I was right.
Good job, Draven.
I know my friend's friends too well.
Strike. No balls, 2 strikes. So high ball.
I didn't flinch.
No, he didn't. He just solid as a rock there, Draven.
And if I flinch, I must quit lacrosse. Or actually, quit being a
Strike
goalie.
3. Quit being a goalie in lacrosse. All right, 1 up, 1 down for the Turks here. Their last chance, last dance. Strike. Ball. Are they done?
Looks like fast pitch is over. 9 to 22.
22,
Turks.
22-9 final score.
What the? Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Camera died.
Oh.
Ah! Okay, there's 1 minute left on this camera, so next time it comes up with the no signal, we're just probably gonna have to do play-by-play.
Well, no, we got a battery over here.
Oh,
We got a
yeah.
battery over here.
Battery. Let's put this one on here.
Okay. All right, we'll get the camera switched out for you here. Do apologize for those brief technical difficulties, but Draven will get that taken care of for us quickly. So pitch to the plate, and that is strike 3. So 2 outs for the Turks. We're down to the last out of the game. And Hayden Murphy, number 8, is going to step in. So good to see Coach Day emptying the bench out and giving everybody a chance here in a game that just never really was in doubt today.
Refresh, and there we go.
There we go.
Feed should be up in a second. Ashland Wood, unfortunately, we will not be streaming JV.
Yeah, not JV today. For those here in person, we will be continuing at the conclusion of this game, and the JV players will get some additional opportunities to play a game. But we will be ending our stream here at the conclusion of the varsity matchup. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is empty for the Turks.
This is not looking good.
Low ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. What the final score? 15-0. So, again, the game coming into this, knew this was going to be a big, huge challenge. Cedar Park has an excellent team, and they're just a real juggernaut, and I know that they will have success for the rest of the season. The Turks get to face them one more time on Friday, and it'll be at Cedar Park. So hopefully they'll take some things from this. I know Coach was trying to save his pitching staff because he knows he's going to be playing the same team again on Friday. at their home field. Obviously, weather permitting. Looks like on the weather report things might be changing a little bit. With that being said, we've seen clouds
No.
actually kind of roll in
No.
here
No.
since this game is completed. So, all right. So for myself and for my producer
won.
Draven,
What?
we want to. So Draven, you've got soccer coming up still this week.
Yes.
All right. So we will see you on the soccer broadcast. And who's your partner again on the broadcast for soccer?
Alec Howe.
Alec Howe. That's right. Met Alec yesterday, right?
Yep.
There we go. Alec was helping out here in the booth yesterday. So again, so we wish you a fond farewell, and we will catch you again next time here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics.